Alrighty, welcome on back to the fourth part of this little guide playthrough we got going on over here. Last episode we defeated Bugsy in a pretty good fight, if I do say so for myself. And we also took down our rival, who was pretty easy to defeat, and now we are currently gonna go ahead and continue on with our journey into Azalea Forest. Now, in here we can have a few things. I should probably bring, hold on. Let me bring a Pokemon that we have never had any use for, because there is going to be one specific use for it. And don't get your hopes up because it's not for battling. Um, Obviously, if anyone's played the game, you know that we're going to need Cut to get through here. So, yeah. Let's also bring Ivysaur for the ease of catching the encounters that we're going to be getting. A little bit of a stutter from the emulator there. That was kind of weird. But yeah. Anyone who does play Storm Silver, you know the guy in the top left gives you one of the Hoenn starters if you answer all of his questions correctly. But we're not going to do that. Because once we get past Azalea Forest, we have to come back in order to do a special encounter. You just watch Azalea Forest's... Was it Elex? Yeah, Elex, my bad. um, and in Elex Forest, we have a few encounters available to us which we have never seen before. We have... This would be like day. So we have a 20% of a Shroomish, 20% Wurmple, 10% Paneko, 10% Execute, 10% Baneri, 10% Badoo, 5% Pikachu, 5% Beautifly, 5% Dustox, and 5% Roselia. Now, if we're keeping it for real, a lot of these encounters kind of suck. If you're doing it at night, you have a 5% chance at a Murkrow and a Misdreavus, which could be pretty good. But we are not. So I'd say we probably want to be on the lookout for, like, me personally, I would love the Badoo because Roserade is one of my favorite Pokemon. Paneko would be good. Paneko's a really good Toxic Stallmon in this game. Um, uh, what else? What else? What else? Execute could be all right. I mean, eh. Yeah, we're probably on the lookout for Badoo and Paneko, but there is wow, sorry. It's a very big risk when encountering Paneko because you can it can explode. Well, actually it uses self-destruct, but you know, same shit, right? It will kill itself, and self-destruct still does a lot of damage even if it's not like I don't believe it's like Gen 3 anymore where it like lowers half your defense. It might, but we're about to find out. And we get a Shroomish. That is it'll be alright. Like, it's better than like a Dustox or a Beautifly, in my opinion. Missed. It does eventually get Spore, which is really amazing. Obviously. But, you know. Alright, I don't think we really need to damage it that per se. Yeah, we can probably just throw like a Pokeball at it. We have the level advantage and shit. Oh, 2, 3. Yeah, alright. Um, Obviously we're gonna name this after a mushroom. Um, what mushroom should I name you after? Actually, Shroomish, Shiitake. Yeah, Shiitake mushroom sounds fine. Shoot. Wait, let me look up how to spell it before I accidentally fuck it up. And the entirety of Japan gets mad at me. Okay, I was on the right track. There we go. That maybe that'll turn out to be good, but I don't really know. Oh yeah, I should probably use a repel. Wurmple. I'm glad we didn't get that. Alright. First, let me grab this Farfetch'd. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let me... Do I have any repels to activate? I hope so. I have 2. That probably won't be enough to get us through the forest, but... Oh well. Revive. We do not need that whatsoever. But hey, I guess it's selling money, I suppose. Oh yeah, I remember what I have to do. Do that. Make you go over there. There you go. And then we go back around and we can go ahead and grab it. There we go. Easy peasy. Alrighty. I don't know why you let your Farfetch'd go out and get lost, or are they just like that defensive? That guy chose going up to him, they just smacked the shit out of him. I hope so. I hope so. That'd be funny. Alright. HMO1. Let's go. We can now cut trees. A very cool thing about it in this game is it is a grass type move with base 60 power, which, you know, it's not the best, but it's also not the worst option. So we're just gonna go ahead and teach that to good old Meowth. It should learn cut. Yeah, it does. Alright. We'll get rid of Fury Swipes. One. Sorry, just had to check something. Alright. But yeah, now we're able to go on past here. A very interesting thing about this game is that you can actually get the Selby encounter, since all 493 Pokemon are available to catch. But obviously we cannot use it since, well, it's post-game and we already got our encounter here. I wouldn't say using Celebi is off the table since it's not like a box legendary. Woodland Ore. That is, I believe, an added item for evolutionary purposes. It is. Sorry about that. Just had to answer a phone call real quick. But yeah, I believe this is used to... I definitely know this is used to evolve Eevee into Leafeon. But I was wondering, what else does this... What else is this used to evolve? Let me look at the evolution changes doc. Control F. Woodland. It is just used to get a Leafeon. Alright. So, we can't ever really use that because we can't get another Eevee because of Dupe's Claws. Oh, speaking of which, in this ROM hack, a familiar face does show up. Gardenia. What? Yeah, she shows up every now and again and gives us grass-type TMs. This one in particular is Grass Knot, which, you know, can be helpful time to time, but the what's it called? The the variability of the damage isn't the greatest part of it. It's good for certain battles, so she does show up a few more times. I know she shows up in the route for Olivine City, and I believe there she gives you Giga Drain, which is obviously very good. And there's Headbutt Guy over there. We don't really need to talk to him. This is going to be annoying as shit. I'm just going to go ahead and speed up. And the Kimono Girl. Hello. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Grab this item. In Ether, that's going to be important later on. We're going to be basically saving all of our PP restore items for the Elite Four, obviously. Do you say something? Oh, she gives us TM. I think this might be False Swipe or something. It's Taunt. Taunt can be pretty good. And, we see our good old friend Cynthia again. And when we talk to her, and she tells us about the odd keystone, which, as we all know, is the item necessary for getting Spiritomb. Yeah, it's the item we need to acquire Spiritomb. So that if we go back to Azalea Town, which is gonna take a minute, I should buy more repels once I get to Azalea Town. Hi Badoo. Hi Badoo. You should have shown up a little bit earlier. But yeah, once we get to Azalea Town, we'll be able to use it to encounter Spiritomb, and that is why I purposely delayed that encounter. Because Spiritomb is a monster. Especially in this phase of the game, it is like a complete monster. So once we head on back, I am gonna rare candy up Ivysaur to level 21 like our other boys for very particular reason, considering I believe the Spiritomb is level 20. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, we should replace Binding Whip with Razor Leaf for now. Binding Whip only does 35 damage? That's terrible. Alright. Do I need to buy... Actually, do we have access to Great Balls? If we have access to Great Balls, I'm gonna buy a few. Oh, Delivery Man. Repel, that's honestly pretty convenient. I'll take that. Anything else? No. No, we don't have access to Great Balls yet. I'm gonna buy, like, 7 more regular Pokeballs. And I'm gonna get a few more repels. There we go. Alright. So, for the Spiritomb encounter, it should be level 20. And it isn't like... I haven't lost a Pokemon to it before, despite it being a pretty formidable... That's not what I want to do. Despite it being a pretty formidable Pokemon. So, hopefully this will go just as good. I also haven't had an occurrence where I lost a Pokemon to it. But I might have just jinxed myself. Who knows? For now, let's get Brother out of the well. Yep. Alrighty. And its ability is only pressure in this game, no infiltrator. We're gonna go ahead and use Sleep Powder. Shadow Sneak. That's fine. Does do a decent amount of damage. We unfortunately miss Sleep Powder. If we do miss too many Sleep Powders, I'm gonna go out to Togetic. Okay, there we go. We hit. I'm gonna go ahead and chip it down with a Razor Leaf. Crit won't kill. Honestly, this probably won't do much damage. Yeah, a crit does like half. I'm gonna go for another one. It's completely safe too. And now I'm probably gonna... I'm gonna switch out just in case he like wakes up and gets what's it called? And gets a crit Shadow Sneak. I'm gonna go to Togetic. Alright. Pokeball is fine. What kind of food do I name this after? What am I supposed to even do? Like, I don't know, like, is there like an evil candy? I can't really think of one. Ooh, that did a decent amount of damage. We're gonna go ahead and Charm. Hypnosis, it's gonna go for Dream Eater. Thunder Wave. We're gonna speed this up a little bit. Ooh, crit. Let's go out into Gyarados. Pokeball. Please get in the ball. Okay, thank God. Alright, I don't know what to name this guy. Okay, it isn't a food, but I just got like the vibe. Let's name him Colonel. How do I spell Colonel? I don't know. He looks like Colonel Colonel Sanders. All right. Okay. There we go. Alrighty, we got ourselves a Spiritomb, which is going on the team, to say less. And it is going to be probably our most important Pokemon for the Whitney fight. Since there are multiple of Whitney's Pokemon that can't even touch Ghost types, I think only Wigglytuff, Clefable, and Miltank on her team have either the coverage or Scrappy in order to do such a thing. But we'll see. Let's look at the nature of our Shroomish real quick. Special attack up, speed down. That's pretty bad. That's probably one of the worst case scenarios if I'm being for real right now. Alright, let's check our Spiritomb. Neutral. That's completely fine. Neutral is completely a-okay with me. Alright, do we want to stick with these boys for now? Yeah, I wouldn't feel bad sticking with these boys for now. We're mainly just going to be doing... Whitney will be next episode. We're just going to be doing a lot of encounters and a lot of preparation, really. I bought repels. So I don't need to go back and buy some more. Oh yeah, this will mostly matter for the late game if we get there. But I will be some legendaries will be accessible to me, and I completely forgot Meowth for cut. Did I? I did forget Meowth for cut, and I didn't heal. I should go heal. But obviously the OP legendaries are going to be banned, you know, like no Groudon, no Kyogre, no Equazer, no Dialga, shit like that. The ones that will be accessible to me that really matter, I think, are going to be like the Lake Trio. They'll be accessible to me. The Reggies, but I don't think I'm ever going to encounter a Reggie because by then the encounters that the places we could have encountered them will be taken up. The birds are They might be off the table. Theoretically, I can get Heatran, which I might try to do, but I think he's probably busted as well. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was grabbing Meowth. There we go. But yeah, so if we do get that far, we might be able to use legendary. I did for my second winning run, I should say. I tried out using Latios and Latios, and even with natures, like both of them had natures that were completely like against their viability. Latios not really. Latios was like special attack down, defense up, and Latios was adamant. I didn't use Latios, but I used Latios, and Latios was really, really powerful. I think I'm gonna ban them. Yeah, I should probably just keep them banned, if I'm being honest. I didn't even get to use Latios, but he is just going to be better, Latios, in terms of, well, dealing out damage, obviously. And, well, if I can't have one, I can't have the other, I think is fair enough. So I think those encounters are going to be off the table. I know Pichao banned them as well, even without Soldew. Without Soldew, it's still, like, insane. But yeah, alright, we finally made it to Route 34, and we have a double battle. Unlike last time, I will be making sure to making sure these are do not go wrong. Route 34. Alright. I think I know who I have to lead off with. I think leading off with Ivysaur and Gyarados is probably the best bet. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's do this. The document didn't say if, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's completely fine. Actually, there is an electric out. I am going to Razor Leaf, and should I switch out? Yeah, I should. I just should. Dell will be fine. That's fine. Alright. We're gonna do a Sludge onto Electrike, and we're gonna do a Shockwave into Snubble. Actually, should I double up? I'll double up into Snubble just to make sure it dies. Oh wait, I didn't do. I fucked up. I accidentally clicked A. Okay, it dies anyways. That's fine. And he dies as well. Okay. This could be a little scary, but I'm not. Spoink isn't gonna one-shot Ivysaur, so I think we're pretty safe to Razor Leaf, because I'm afraid of switching out. Like, if Cranitos lives to Shockwave, and like Cranitos lives to Shockwave, and he like crits something, like, that's my main fear. I think we're gonna be fine. Alright. Well, cleaning one-shots him anyways. Yeah, we weren't dead to a crit. I'll just switch out the Colonel just in case, and Shockwave. That was a little bit of a dumb risk, but yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up our boys. This route, the encounters are pretty eh. It's like some of them are good, some of them are bad, but I feel like I've never really, like, a Pokemon from this route has never been, like, a shoo-in for my teams, like, ever. I think I've used one, like, let me check just to make sure I know, or I know correctly which Pokemon I'm thinking of. Alright, so 20% Drowsy, which Hypno isn't good. Gulpin, 20%. I don't think Swalot's that good. Electrike, 10%. Manectric is probably like okay. Bonsly, 10%. Sudowoodo is alright. Mime Jr., Mr. Mime is okay. Abra, um, I'd like an Abra, but I don't think it's very feasible that we're gonna get one. And 9% Snubble. Honestly, I don't even know. Like, theoretically, Abra would probably be the best, but I don't think we're gonna be able to catch it, unfortunately. Should I? No, I don't want to backtrack all the way back. Maybe I should buy a quick ball before we. Yeah, okay, I know. I'm gonna go to the Goldenrod. I'm gonna go to the Goldenrod department store. I'm gonna buy a Pokeball, and I'm gonna come back, and we're gonna do our encounter just in case I get. Oh wow, your range is all the way down here. Just in case I get an Abra. Mankey, that's fine. I'm gonna take care of him. Yeah, we don't care. Reno. We can put him to sleep with Colonel and Dream Eater. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Hypnosis, please hit. And then Dream Eater. Yep. He's already put in work. Bonsly. We're gonna switch back out to Salad. This thing might have counter, so I'm gonna play a little carefully. Okay, thanks. Thanks. There we go. I'm gonna leech seed it just in case. He immediately woke up. I'm gonna put it back to sleep. There we go. Razor Leaf should be fine from this range. Like, after... Oh! Okay, that might have been scary. That might have been scary. I should have sludged just in case, but it got like turn 1 wake up and turn 2 wake up both times. That shit's annoying. Alright, yeah, whatever. No, I don't want your phone number. The only phone number of the people we care about are the ones that can give us evolutionary stones. And we can just buy them. Because the Goldenrod department store, they have evolutionary stones. So we honestly don't really care. Oh, this shit. Yeah, whatever. Come on, hurry up. This game is a little slow sometimes, I'll admit. Yeah. Oh, there is also an added battle in the basement of the Goldenrod tunnel where you can fight Lyra or Ethan, whatever the opposite of your character. You can have a battle with them in the Goldenrod tunnel. It is completely optional. You can just skip it. I feel like I mean, we don't have to do it, so I think we can just skip it. I feel like that's not too bad. You do eventually have to do it when you go back down there for like the rocket shenanigans, but by then you're that much of a higher level that it doesn't really matter. And we got 2 nice people in the Pokemon Center here who will give us TM's Calm Mind and Bulk Up. These are extremely important. Yep. And we also have another guy over here who's going to give us a special gift Pokemon for us to make room in my party. Alrighty. I'm gonna put Meowth back in. this guy is going to give us one of the Sinnoh starters. And personally, I feel like your best choice is either Torterra or Infernape. Mainly because, especially from like this point onward, we're going to be getting more water type encounters. And we already have Gyarados. Even though he won't have Water Stab for a little bit, he'll be just fine. Torterra is really good. I will admit Torterra is very, very good. But we already have a ground type where grass types are pretty abundant. I think it's just more worth it to get the Chimchar because Monferno is going to be a lot more impactful for Whitney. Is it true that Giovanni owns the level 4 54 knit? I honestly kind of forget the answer to this one. I remember I just brute force it. I'm going to say yes. Okay, well, I was wrong. The one thing I have tried to recognize with these quizzes, if I just go against my intuition, then usually I'm right. Yes. Oh. I hate this. I hate this so much. No. No. Semi-final question. Can Magmar? We had 2 no's in a row, so I want to say yes. Okay, now it's 3 no's in a row. I never remember any of these just because I always just brute force them. No. No. Nidorina. Nidorina and Nidoqueen cannot breed. Okay, well. Oh, yeah, wait. I fucked up. Okay, so it's 3 no's and a yes. Can be, yeah, whatever. I guess this is a good time to talk about some of the other things you can get in Goldenrod City. The department store lottery hasn't really changed much. You still have a chance to get a Master Ball. We're gonna go ahead and pick Chimchar. This Chimchar does have a chance of having Iron Fist, which would be very, very, very helpful. What do we name after Chimchar? Oh, wait, I know. Okay, so this technically isn't a real-life food, but you remember in the Avatar The Last Airbender, where they went to the Fire Nation and they had, like, fire flakes? I don't know, I just thought of that, and I feel like that's fitting. Fire flake. Flakes. That's good enough. Actually, if I got rid of the space, we could have fit both of them. Oh, well. But yeah, let's please have Iron Fist. Please have Iron Fist. Please have Iron Fist. Let's fuck. Oh, you're modest. You're modest. That's still fine. Like Chimchar is what's it called? He's a mixed attacker, but it's just annoying for what we want to use him for. And there's also another place here that is very, very important. And that place is the game corner. Yep. And the game corner is pretty important, I'd say. Sorry, 1 second, I just have to check something with the emulator. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it real with you. My ass ain't playing like 29,000 rounds of Voltorb Flip. I think we can all come to a consensus on that. So, we're gonna do something. And by something, I mean... Oh, wait, that didn't work. Is it this and this? Or something like that? There we go. So, obviously we can't get the Pokemon because I already had our gift encounter in Chimchar. But we can get the technical machines and Helldams. And these are very good. Very, very good TMs. We're going to get one of each. Besides... Yeah, we're just going to get one of each. Now, they contain all of the elemental... You know, like Thunderbolt, Fire flamethrower and ice beam. So all of these are really helpful. I'm trying to remember. There we go. We are going to teach... We're going to need 2 flamethrower TMs, actually. Yeah, we're going to need 2 flamethrower TMs. So... And then we'll look at the held items aren't that important. Held items. Yeah. We do, I'd say the zoom lens and the wide lens are mainly only useful for, like, right now when we, like, don't actually have items. Oh, I need more coins. And once we start getting, like, actual items, they're gonna be useless. But we need to get past, like, Ekritique City, because before all of our Pokemon will, like, officially have an item. Do you do anything? Oh, well, I kind of cheated there a little bit. I'm sure you could already tell that. So, we're going to go ahead and teach Chimchar Flamethrower, because there's no reason not to. And I'm also going to teach, what's his face? Kolava Flamethrower. That's his name. I'm going to get rid of Ember. A modest, what's it called? A modest Infernape is probably better for some late game fights. Like, I know it's going to make Jasmine a lot easier, for a fact at the very least. So, actually, yeah. Alright, and then we're also going to go second Trainer's Market, third Battle Collection. We're just going to go to the 3rd floor and go up from there. The TMs have been changed a little bit, I think. There, I feel like 1 or 2 or has been added. But Battle Collection is just like, actually, wait, no. Wait, no, I do want to show this. I think the Battle Collection is the Evolutionary Stones. Just so y'all are aware. Nope. Is it 1 down, then? Because you can buy the Evolutionary Stones here. I'm pretty sure of it. No. Yep, right here. So you get the Firestone, Waterstone, Leafstone, Thunderstone. All of them are available right here for purchase, which is pretty handy. We're gonna get some Great Balls. Oh, I did say I wanted to buy a Quick Ball, but I don't think we can buy a Quick Ball here. I'm just gonna buy an Ultra Ball. It isn't the same, but it'll be supplemental. I'm not walking back. And I am also going to show the TMs that are available. TMs are like the 6th floor or something like that. No, it's the 5th floor. There we go. Double Team, Safeguard, Brine, False Swipe. False Swipe we're actually going to get. Reflect, Light Screen, Reflect, Solar Beam, Focus Blast, what's it called? Thunder, Fire Blast, Blizzard, and Hyper Beam. And we're also going to get Focus Blast. Alrighty. And we're also going to go up just to make sure that I don't usually check what room is this. Rooftop atrium. I don't think anything was changed over here. Yeah, I don't think anything was changed over here. So we can just go ahead and get on out of here. So yeah, the goldenrod department store was changed a little bit. It's mainly for convenience for stone evolution purposes, which I find to be very, very handy. Always found it weird in like leaf green that you could get the elemental stones in there, but you couldn't here. Or that might be a base game feature and I'm just dumb. Otherwise, it's still very, very handy. And what we're gonna do? Oh yeah, the encounter down here. Who do I want to lead? Oh yeah, I should probably go and talk about the water encounters and why I think you should prioritize grass over the water. So in the water, you can get, if you're surfing, you'll get Tentacool, which we can get later down the line, guaranteed. If you're using the old rod, which is the only one we have access to right now, 60% Goldeen, 30% Chinchou, 10% Staryu. Staryu and Chinchou are pretty decent Pokemon, but we're going to have a much better shot of both of we're actually going to have a guaranteed chance at both of these in Olivine City, and we don't want Goldeen, like, at all. So it's really just worth it. Well, it's better to go into the grass. Yeah, I'm fine with them. I would really like an Abra, but I would really like to catch the Abra. That's the difference here. Electric, alright. Please be Intimidate. It's not Intimidate. I think it's like, otherwise it's Static, which still isn't the worst. We can put to sleep. And we should be fine to just throw Pokeballs. Alright, fine. I don't think a Sludge would kill it. I don't think a Sludge would kill it. Especially since it can't get poisoned because it'll be asleep. Well, shit happens. Shit happens. It's not the biggest deal in the world. And we can just move on from this like nothing ever happened. It wasn't an Intimidate Electrike, so I'm not like that bummed. But yeah, I probably should have just sent out like Colonel and like Shadow Sneak it once. But oh well. What else can we do here? I don't want to fight Whitney yet. We can go ahead and get the radio card. It's the same way as you usually do it. I'm pretty sure I can get this one correct in one try. Yep. Sure. Yes. Yes. No. Use Zappercorns. Yes. Yep. Is he on with Marie? No. I don't know the reasoning to why that's no. I think that's just not her name. But, yeah, the answer is no. Yep. Alright, so now Whitney has returned to her gym. And we have the choice of fighting her. I'm not going to fight her right now. There still has to be some major preparation that has to be done like behind the scenes in order to do that. For now, we are going to go get our encounters in the national park and the route next to it. Well, I should say in the route near it. Do you two have anything scary? No, I don't want Route 46, I want Route 35. Hoot Hoot, Noctowl, Skip Bloom, Combuskin. Alright, so we're gonna lead Doe, and then Skiploom, Combuskin. You can probably just lead Scramble. Alright, yeah, we should be fine. This route is kind of annoying because it has like a ton of trainers. And whenever you're like backtracking through it or anything, it can get really annoying. We should be completely fine here. Yeah, he's dead. And Skiploom at work. Yeah, Sunspore isn't the worst. Shockwave him. Try attack Skiploom. That upward damage was a little bit scary. Uproar, I forget. The way Uproar works, you can't really choose your target, right? Yeah. I think... Would a quick attack kill? My attack says 34. I don't think it would. I think we would live... I don't know if we'd live a double up from Combuskin and what's-his-face, so I'm gonna try and Shockwave and then switch to Gyarados. The focus energy is pretty scary. No, not you. Not. That's not what I'm trying to do. There we go. And then Bite. We should outspeed Noctowl, or at least I hope we do. Yeah, we do. That's good. Okay, I'm not that scared now. Focus energy is pretty scary, but a level up is nice. Okay, Doe, you have gone paralyzed like twice in a row. I kind of need you to come through for me here, man. Shockwave again, and then Bite. Are you fighting type already? Yeah, you are, I'm pretty sure. I still don't think any of our other moves would do more damage. So I think Bite is our best option. This is the annoying part of Gyarados, because he doesn't have actual moves until like he gets Aqua Tail. Thank you, though. I should probably... I'm gonna go back and take... Actually, wait, no. If we level up Fire Flakes, like, once, he's gonna evolve. So we can just evolve him. For now, I'm gonna full restore. Full restore everyone up, and then we're gonna Rare Candy Fire Flakes up once to get him on par with everyone. I don't want him to accidentally over level because of the trainers here, since we need him for the Whitney fight. So I think I'm only gonna do one. Yep. Bum, 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 bum. Monferno is like one of the few middle stages I like really like. Like, I'm not like Monferno is like a pretty good middle stage because he's like the perfect bridge between Chimchar and Blaziken, and he doesn't look like half rushed or like stunted, I want to say, as the other middle stages. I also think Bayleaf is a pretty good middle stage. But yeah. We're just gonna skip past a few of these guys. Oh, we should probably talk about the encounters here, since technically there is a little lake pond, so we could. The encounters in Route 35. Alright. If you're doing this in morning/day, you get a Nidoran male 20%, Nidoran female 20%, Pidgeotto 10%, Stunky 10%, Glameow 10%, Staravia 10%, Illumise 5%, Volbeat 5%, Ditto 5%, Yalma 5%. And at night, what changes is you can get a Meowth instead of the Pidgeotto, and a Noctowl instead of the Staravia. I'd say probably what you want to look for here is like Staravia. Staravia, Nidoking, Nidoqueen, they're all fine. Pidgeotto's kind of Illumise and Volibee aren't good. Ditto isn't good. Yanma, I got it once and I got a Speed Boost Yanma. That was pretty alright, but it's way too situational. For at least bug types, an offensive bug type is way too situational. If you're surfing, you can get 90% gold Psyduck and 10% Golduck. Old Rod is Magikarp 65% and Psyduck 35%. And the only thing that changes once you go up to Super Rod is you just a 60% for a Love Disc chance. So, I'd say what we want to shoot for here is the grass, obviously. Because Psyduck isn't really worth it. And the Old Rod, well, not the Old Rod, just Psyduck isn't worth it, I should say, and the other potential encounters. There's a person right there. Which one are you? You are Route 35. I think you're the Diglett guy. Yeah, you're the Diglett guy. Okay. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna lead Gyarados. I will say I wish Gyarados had an actual water type move. Yeah, whatever. Alright, Bite. We should be completely fine here. It just kills him. Linoon. This should also be completely fine. Tailwhip is a little scary. And that was a crit. That flinched. Oh wait, we have you. We're gonna go for Hypnosis. Oh, this is gonna be lovely. Oh wait, Feint Attack never misses. Yeah, Feint Attack never misses. We don't have to worry about this at all. Alright. This is gonna work completely fine. Alrighty. Now we have to walk a little carefully. I'd rather not fight these guys. That guy has a bunch of Voltorbs, which that can be scary. I'm pretty sure they know Explosion too, so I'm just gonna lead, what's it called? I'm gonna lead Spiritomb just in case we get caught. Alright, there we go. I don't know if that actually, like, bona fide works or not. It's just a little trick that I've learned, and so far it's been working well. The Policeman. What's Policeman have? Policeman Dirk has a Houndour and a Mightyena. We should be fine against both those things. We can actually have Fire Flakes take up the stage a little bit. And we also want to go ahead and teach him Rock Smash. If you're worried that we're going to be stuck with that as our fighting type move when we could get better moves, you don't have to be. Because a lot of the NPC, like important NPCs like the move tutor and, well, not the move tutor, the move reminder and move deleter were changed around. So we have the move tutor and move deleter. No, the move reminder. The move reminder and move deleter were both moved to Sea and Wood City, which is going to be pretty close up on our next list of places we have to visit. And we're not going to be using Monferno much for like the ghost type gym, so I'm not afraid of locking in a fighting type move for him as of right now. Wait, what? I thought... Okay. And here's our encounter for the route. It will be... well... um, the Pokemon of all time. This thing does get Tail Glow and is buffed, but I don't know how much that's gonna help. We're gonna switch to Salad. Sleep Powder. Right. Now, I know for sure a Razor Leaf won't kill, so it is actually a decent bit tanky. And Moonlight. Okay, wait, this thing actually might be pretty alright. Alright, I'm gonna try and throw Great Ball at it. I don't know. We might find a use for it. We might find a use for it. It is electric type, so who knows? What do we name you? Something, some type of food that has a bug? I don't think, um, maybe we should name you, Ulumu's I don't know, maybe we should name it after like a French dish. What's a popular French dish that we haven't used? Alright. Escargot is a snail. We already did that. Quiche. Yeah, quiche is fine. U I C H E. We might find a use for it. We might find a use for it. Who knows? We have one more encounter. Actually, I think two more, technically. I think we technically have two more encounters to think about. Because we have National Park. And in the National Park, we can get... So, we are currently doing a day, which means we can get a Metapod, 20% Kakuna, 20% Combi, 10% Tailo, 10% Sunkern, 10%, Burmy, 10%, Scyther, 5%, Pinsir, 5%, Heracross, 5%, Kricketune, 5%. So, the best one is probably Scyther, Pinsir, Heracross, Sunkern. Probably the most ideal one is probably Scyther, Heracross, obviously. And yeah, that's what we're shooting for here. I haven't gotten a 5% encounter from this area previously, probably because my luck is just pretty bad. But you know what? It's going to be different. It's going to be different. Trust, trust, trust. There is no difference between the grass, I believe. So we can just go over here and... Come on, something good, something good. Kakuna. I'm a fan of Beedrill, but I don't think it's very good at this point on. So that's a bit unfortunate, honestly. At least we could have gotten a 10% male Combi. That would have been the worst, absolute worst outcome. I'm kind of afraid to try and damage it, so I think we're just gonna have to go with this. Okay, well, we already caught it. Another cocoon bug. Wait, what are those? Okay, actually, we should probably... I was gonna say, Kakuna is kind of shaped like an eclair, so I was gonna, like, just name it Eclair, but that would not fit Beedrill. Oh, wait, why don't we just name it Honey? I guess that's on the nose, though, isn't it? Is there any, like, food named after bees? Let me look that up. I feel like honey is just... Yeah, okay, I'm a for real. It's just an easy something to put. Because honey is a food and bees make honey. Alright, and then we have one more encounter. I believe this is a separate route. Route 36, yep. We do have to fight the psych guy in order to get access to grass. Are you scary at all? Where are you? Route 36. Psychic. No, you're not scary at all. We can just put up Spiritomb and call it a day. Yeah, Fang Attack's fine. Yeah, we don't care about level team, and there is no fairy type in this game, so we're still like completely effective. Okay, that doesn't really matter. I wish I had a Kadabra. You're gonna hear me saying a lot this run. Okay, so something I do in my Nuzlocks for the personal fun of enjoyment is an Abra lock or an Abra clause where I can, if there's an Abra available, I can get it, even if I have to redo the encounter multiple times. But I think for the purpose of this being like a typical Nuzlocke run that any of you could have, and trying to do it in like a regular way, so that way it's informative and not conform to my biases, I think it's better if I just, let it go. But anyways, let's talk about the encounters for Route 36. Route 36 is quite the important route. In the morning/day, we have a 20% chance at Growlithe, 20% chance at Vulpix, 10% chance at Combee, 10% chance at Plusle, 10% chance at Minun, 10% chance at Nidorino, 10% chance at Nidorina, 5% Staravia, and 5% Stailer. And in the night, you can get, basically what changes is you can encounter a Noctowl instead of Staravia. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so the main thing we want to get is a Vulpix with, I believe it's Anticipation, because Ninetales was given Drought in this game, like it does in the gens after this. So that would be the most favorable, since it gives us weather shenanigans to play around with. Nidorina and Nidorino would also be fine. Growlithe would also be fine. Arcanine is very good. So let's go ahead and just, please, just anything but Plusle, Minun, or Combee. But that's like a 30% chance. I'm killing my... Okay, guys. Remember when I just said about the Aberclaws? I think we all can come... Why can't I escape? I think we can all come to the logical, insane conclusion that male Combee shouldn't be a thing, right? Like, I think, like, I understand the comparison to the bees and, the bee queen and shit like that. However, I think we all can come to the same conclusion that this is a terrible encounter, and that our run would totally 100% not change with or without it. So I think it is liable to just redo this one time. Because no one's ever going to use male Combee. No one likes to use male Combee. And for the sake of the fun of this run, which is the most important aspect of it, while Nuzlocks are good for challenging yourself and finding out how, what your limits are and how skilled you are at the moment in time, the most important aspect is fun. And you should play your Nuzlocke in whatever way that gives you most fun. And playing my Nuzlocke is not using male fucking Combee. So I think we can look past this, okay? And if you can't look past that, I don't know what to tell you. You're a bit of a crybaby. I'm gonna keep it for real. Alright, so he's gonna be asleep next turn. We can switch to Sam and tackle it. It'll be fine. Also, it's Intimidate Growlithe, which is huge. Alright. A tackle should not kill it at all. It would have killed if it crit. Which is insane, saying that a Gyarados tackle would have killed if it crit. So grateful. Alright, Arcanine, Giant Dog, what food do... Why don't we just name him Steak? Yeah, Giant Dog. It eats meat. Steak is fine. Or should I name it, like, T-Bone? I kind of like T-Bone more. Hold on. Because, you know, when sometimes you hand a dog a bone, chews on it and shit. Yeah, that's good. I like T-bone. T-bone. Alright, and that's all the encounters we can currently get before Whitney. This episode was kind of just preparation and like informing you of all the encounters and shit around Whitney. But next episode, the first thing we're probably gonna do is go fight Whitney's gym. There's also the Pokeathlon, which you can do to get some items. I don't know if the items available have been majorly rehauled. We can go check it out just in case you're not familiar with the Pokeathlon like base game. Oh, actually, it's close. We gotta beat Whitney first. I forgot. Alright. I guess for now, we can end off this episode by looking at all the Pokemon we caught and seeing, you know, what their natures are and stuff. Alright, we start from here. Tinted Lens is very good. That's actually very good. Hold on. Just how much was Illumise buffed? Let me see. Pokemon changes. Illumise. Bug Electric, HP 80, attack 30, defense 60, special attack 90, special defense 100, speed 90. Okay. It's decently specially bulky. Level up moves, Sweet Scent, Wish. We don't have Wish. Thunder Shock, Silver Wind, Helping Hand, Thunderbolt. Okay. It's been buffed like a decent amount. I'm a bit worried about bringing it into Whitney's gym though, because it's not gonna be bulky enough to take anything that isn't a special attack, but I'll play around with it and look at its stats and do some calcs and see if it actually can a real big asset, because it might be but the thing is, Wigglytuff and Clefable are so specially bulky, I don't think they'll care. We'll see. Honey, Shedskin. Does Beedrill get an ability change, or is it still Swarm? Beedrill does get better, but it's just so frail. Sniper, Twin Needle, Aerial Ace, Cross Poison. We're actually missing a lot of its good moves. Night Slash, X Scissor, Drill Peck, Mega Horn. Attack 100, special defense 90, special speed 95. It can be alright, but it's just missing a lot of the Beedrill moves. That's gonna really fuck it over real bad. Attack up, defense down, that's it's okay. And Intimidate, very good. Yeah, no, these encounters looking pretty alright. Besides the unfortunate one that we lost, the Electrike, I'm not too worried about that. I think at the very least T-Bone can be of use, and who knows, maybe we might find a use for Quiche. It's actually looking like she might be useful. But yeah, sorry for this long yap session of an episode, but there's a lot to go over with Goldenrod City. Oh, I forgot to mention, in Goldenrod City there's also the archaeological area where you can get a fossil encounter. The problem is, I have to check if that is a separate, actually, you know what? We can talk for a little bit longer. I'm gonna go back and check and see if that is a separate area, because I always assume that it's the same as Goldenrod City. So, can you like, I hate this game so much. No, I love this game so much. I hate trainer dodging or attempting trainer dodge. Fire Spin. This could turn bad. Okay, never mind, we're fine. No. And we're gonna try the same thing here. Okay. Okay, we're home free. We forgot to go over down here. If you go over down here, you can get a Moonstone and the Payback TM, which I will do off camera. But for now, I want to check if the Archaeological Society building has a separate encounter area name, because if it does, then we can get another Pokemon. As I said before, I always assumed it was just Goldenrod City, or labeled as that. So we might actually be in store for something nice. We can put Ivysaur in here for now. Where, oh yeah, I have to go up here and over around. Here we go. This is also where you go to activate a lot of the post-game events, like the Reggies and the Uxie trio. Do we talk to you? Let me give you a generous gift. The root fossil, the claw fossil, the helix fossil, and the dome fossil. Alright. Oh, the armor fossil. And the skull fossil. Alright. Let's take a moment. The last thing we'll do is we will go ahead and look at all these fossils. It might be useless, but who knows? Maybe one of them are actually really like buffed. Let's go to Kabutops first. So, Kabutops was not changed. Almastar, the only change to it was it got Earth Power. Let's check Cradilly. New ability Storm Drain. Recover at 86. Earth Power 96. Okay, let's look at Omaldo. Swift Swim. Aqua Tail Superpower. That's not too helpful. Bastiodon. Soundproof. Soundproof. Magnet Rise. And finally, Rampardos. New ability Reckless. Crunch Hammer. Okay, so. We have learned that a majority of them are still unimpressive. And we're going to have to pick. Alright, so. All of them, I assume, do not level up until much, well, not much later, but later in itself. Yeah. Kabutops at level 40. Oh, sorry. Kabutops level 40. Cradilly at level 40. Okay, yeah, no, they all evolve at level 40. Damn. We're really picking, it's like, do we want the Shitmon, or the Shitmon, or the Shitmon, or the Shitmon? I think I'm gonna go with Cradilly. My reasoning being I love Cradilly, and I think it'll be one of the best ones because it'll have a water immunity. And it also probably won't be as horribly fucked over in its moveset and learn set. Which, by the way, might not be able to use this thing. Might have to put it like straight back in the box. Yeah. Root fossil. Yes. Welcome to... Okay, well, is it like actual time, or just have to exit and come back in? Alright, we got the Lily. just in case this thing does turn out to be useful, I will name it. Lily, Cradilly, something. As we name it like Kale, or yeah, I think Kale would do fine, probably. Kale, or is there anything else that can fit it? Not really. I think Kale is fine. Alright, yeah, shut up. Alright, now here's the... defense up, special defense down, that doesn't matter. Goldenrod City, we cannot use it. Because Monferno is already Goldenrod City. This will be banished to the back of the box. I'm very, very sorry, Lily. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. But yeah, we've explored a good amount of Goldenrod City. I'll check and make sure if there's any other small things that I missed that we could maybe look over once again. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time.